I'll sort of that.
Okay. And did you want to start with implicit, or you wanted to?
Yeah, can we do implicit differentiation?
Okay. Let's see. It's being here. Implicit. I'm gonna do this one. I have a different one. Let's go for it. No, maybe I'll do this. Maybe I won't. Let's see. No, I'll start with this one. Okay, how would you differentiate this?
If you square both sides, then you get y is equal to x squared.
Okay.
And then you can just differentiate. So you can do dy by dx is equal to 2x.
Okay. I want to try something else. If you differentiate both sides with respect to y, you would get dx by dy. So that's equal to y to the half. So that would be a half y to the minus a half. And then you could flip both sides and say dy by dx is equal to 1 over a half. No, it's not over half. Is it? Yes, it is. A half y to the minus a half. That is the same as 2 y to the half. And that is in terms of y. Okay. So dy by dx times dx by dy is equal to 1. Okay. Find an expression for dy dx for these. Let's see. Nah, let's just keep it simple. Let's say y is equal to x cubed. You differentiate both sides. On this side, you have 3x squared. What is here?
Dy by dx.
Yes. Yes. And so anytime you differentiate a y with respect to x, you just differentiate it normally and write dy dx after it, because you would bring it to the other side. I'm just trying to see if there's an easy example. All right, I'll do it properly. Okay, so this one. So try this. Any idea how you do this?
You could like. I don't really know how to do this.
In your previous one, you rearranged it first. The purpose of implicit differentiation is so you don't have to rearrange it. What is the derivative of x cubed?
3x squared
Yeah, keep going.
plus 1.
Yeah. What about this in terms of y? Derivative in terms of y, what would it be?
3 dy by dx squared.
No, just in terms of y. Imagine it was an x, what would it be?
3x squared. So
Yeah.
3y squared.
So it's 3y squared and just put a dy by dx after it.
Okay.
Next one.
And then 3 dy by dx is equal to 0.
Yes. So you have done it. That works. That's great. They want dy by dx. Quite useful to have. So what that means is you have to get dy by dx on one side and then everything else on the other side.
So first you subtract 3x squared plus 1, like you just minus both of them.
Yeah.
And then you have to factorize out dy by dx.
Yeah.
Or you could just, yeah. And then you get 3y squared plus 3 inside the brackets.
Mm-hmm.
So then you do dy by dx is equal to minus 3x squared minus 1 over 3y squared plus 3.
Over 3y squared plus 3. That's it. And so that's how you do them. And it's gonna be like that a lot. So you differentiate x is normally, differentiate y is normally, put a dy dx after it, and then a lot of the time you'll have to factorize out the dy and divide through by that after bringing the others to the other side. Any questions? Any questions about that?
Oh no.
And they will make it a bit trickier. Like there's going to be a question where they'll have x, y, so you'll have to use like a little quotient rule, sorry, a little product rule. They might have x over y, so that would be quotient rule, but it's the same principle over and over again. Let's see. Yep, I knew it. Hang on, before we do that, they don't start off easy. I could find an easy one. Let's see. Nah, will make your life difficult. Okay, let's try this one.
So you have to use product rule first.
Okay.
So then you would get 4x bracket 2y dy by dx plus 4y squared. And then the next one you have to use product rule.
Quotient?
Oh, quotient rule, yeah. So that would be dy over dx times 6x squared minus 12xy over y squared, the whole thing. And then equal to 0.
Well done.
And then you have to find the value of that at the 0.1. So you just substitute 1 and like what x is 1 and y is 1 into that.
Well done. I'll let you try that.
How do you do 2 times 1 times? How do you do like 2 times 1 times d? Yeah.
What's 2 times 1?
Like where you substituted y is equal to 1 in 2y dy by dx.
Yep, 2 times 1.
Yeah, how do you solve that? Like how would you do 2 times 1 times dy by dx?
Amogha. 2 times 1.
Yeah, that's 2. But how do you do 2 times
Amogha,
dx?
Amogha, Amogha. 2 times dy dx is then just 2 dy dx.
Oh.
So 4 times 1 times 2 times 1 dy dx.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So that would be 8 dy over dx.
Yeah.
Plus 4. Plus 6 dy by dx minus 12 is equal to 0.
Mm-hmm.
So then you have 14 dy by dx
Mm-hmm.
is equal to 8. So dy by dx is equal to 8 over 14, which is equal to 4 over 7.
14, which is 4 over 7.
Oh, 7, not 17.
Oh, where did we go wrong? 8 dy by dx plus 4. They got plus 12, not minus 12.
Oh,
Should we have gotten...
no, it's quotient rule, so you should have.
Should be minus. Let's see. It was already... Let's see. Uh, 4. Let me just copy this so I can look at it. Let's put that down there. It's up here. 4x times 2y dy dx, 2y dy dx plus 4y squared plus 12. Ah, yes. 12x minus 6x. Yeah. So I don't know the quotient rule off the top of my head, but these two should be swapped around.
Oh,
So this one comes first. So it's plus 12xy and minus...
why would they be swapped around?
I think that must be the formula, is it?
No, it's always the denominator that's like the denominator is always differentiated first because it's dv by dx times u minus du by dx times v over v squared.
You making me having to remember stuff. Let's see. Come on, formula. Quotient rule. Okay, what's this?
It's the numerator that needs to be differentiated first, yeah.
Okay, this was here. Let's paste this somewhere. Yeah.
Would be the denominator that's differentiated first.
And so, who was right?
The answer.
Oh, okay. So v du dx. All right. I'll try to remember. Okay, we just didn't use the quotient rule right, but basically you have the right idea. Any questions about that?
It's okay. Just quotient rule.
Yeah. Just have to remember that. They give you the formula for the quotient rule, don't they?
I'm not sure if they do. I think they do.
Yeah,
I think they
I
give
think they
you
do.
quotient rule, but not product rule or something.
Okay. But yeah, I knew that. So these aren't too difficult. Implicit differentiation isn't difficult. It's just they're going to mix it in with product rule, quotient rule, and that will be the difficult bit. Okay, let's try this one.
No.
Hold on. Maybe we should try one that's similar. That's probably a bit easier. Just wondering while it's fresh. These are a bit easier, actually. Wow, I really did throw you in. Wow, okay. There isn't much... Oh, go back a second. Just looking for one that uses quotient rule. And there aren't any. No. All right, there you go. Good, I'm glad. It doesn't come up often for exam questions. Okay, let's try this.
So e to the 2x would differentiate to 2e 2x.
Mm-hmm.
And then ln y would be... Would you have to use product rule?
Yep.
Yeah, so then that would just be ln y plus 1 over y dy by dx. Is that right?
Yep.
And then e to the 2x is equal to 1 plus dy by dx. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you substitute x and y as 1.
Mm-hmm.
So 2e to the power of 2 ln 1 plus dy by dx e to the power of e squared is equal to 2. Wait, no, it's equal to 1 plus dy by dx.
Yeah.
And then you have to factorize out dy by dx and then solve the whole thing.
Okay.
So you would do 1 plus dy by dx minus dy by dx e squared. And you can just move the 1 as well. So
Yeah.
is equal to, minus 1 and then 2e squared and then 1.
Put ln 1 into your calculator. What is that?
0. Oh.
Boom.
So you would just have dy by dx e squared minus 1. Wait, no, you wouldn't have the e squared 1. So you would just have that. That's your answer.
Did you factorize the dy dx?
Factorize, yeah. So dy by dx 1 minus e squared is equal to minus 1. So then you just have dy by dx is equal to minus 1 over 1 minus e squared.
Minus e squared.
Do you have to solve that more? Could you just leave it as 1 minus e squared?
This is an exact value.
Okay.
There we go. And they... Ooh.
You just times through by minus 1.
No, they didn't. That means that this will be a minus 1 as well. Hold on, I don't like the look of that. So we minus off somewhere. That's 1, so that becomes minus 1 when you bring it over. That's 0. Let me check this out. E to the 2x 1 over y. E squared dy dx is equal to 1 plus dy dx. Make up to 1 there. E squared minus 1 over 1. Hold on. 1. That. Yeah, same thing. Grand. Okay.
Same thing.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, so this minus, just for the sake of whatever, I'll just make sure to stick that with the 1. So basically, you can have 2 minuses and 1 plus, or you can have 1 minus and 2 pluses. It'll be the same thing. Any questions about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Exam question time. Let's do it.
So wait, no, not dy by dx. 6x minus minus 3y squared dy by dx minus 5y plus 5x dy by dx is equal to 0. And then you just do, so you have 6 times 2, because you have to substitute 2 and 1 into there.
Yeah.
Minus 3, 1 squared dy by dx minus 5 times 1 plus 5 times 2 dy by dx still equal to 0. So you get 12 minus 3 dy by dx minus 5 plus 10 dy by dx.
I suspect that's minus 10. Let me just check. Oh, I don't have the
Why
final
would,
answer. Okay, let's just...
why would that be minus?
I have a hunch. If you did...
Oh, because that would be in brackets, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Should be.
thinking.
So it should be minus.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So then you have to do 7 is equal to 7 dy by dx. Wait, no, 13 dy by dx. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so gradient?
So dy by dx is equal to 7 over 13.
dx is equal to 7 over 13, which is the gradient m. And 7 over 13, yes. And so just watch out for this if it's got a minus on the outside. The product rule for fxy would be 5y plus 5x dy dx. And so the minus would be the negative of that. Grant, any question about that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we have this one.
That
Find... Let me see. Is this the same thing? Do we need to do this, or you're confident?
Oh no, it looks a bit hard, so.
You'll be fine. Okay, go on, let's try it.
So the e would be minus 3e to the power of minus 3 dy by dx. I don't know if that's how you differentiate that. And then plus 2e. Wait, 2e. It should be 2e because it's to the power of minus 2.
Yeah.
To the power of minus 2x.
What is the derivative of x?
1.
And should this be 1 or should it be x?
It should be x because it's e to the power of.
Therefore, what about these two?
It should be y, not dy by dx.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be y. Is that it?
Yeah. It's equal to.
Hold on. I believe after the whole thing, you would have dy dx. Because that was a y that was done in there.
Okay. Is equal to 4x dy by dx. Wait, no, that's wrong.
It won't make any difference.
No, that's wrong. I think. No, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 4y.
Yeah. Quotient rule with the minus in the middle, you have to do them the right order. This is a plus in the middle, so it doesn't matter.
And then find dy by dx. So you just have to do is 4y minus 2e to the power of minus 2x.
Yeah, I'm going to think ahead a little bit. This is negative.
Minus 3. Oh, no, you could do that way as well.
So just so we don't have two minuses. I'm just going to swap them around. Minus 2x minus 4y.
And then you can factorize out dy by dx. So then you would have 4x plus 3e to the power of minus 3y is equal to 2e minus 2x minus 4y. 2e to the power of 2x.
Sure.
And then, yeah, you just divide by 4x plus 3 to the power of minus 3y.
That's it. So if we'd done it the other way, instead of having 1 minus and 3 pluses, we would have 3 minuses and 1 plus. And it would be the same thing. 2e to the minus 2x minus 4y, 4x plus 3e to the minus 3y. Great. Any questions there?
No.
And as I predicted, you got 100% right with very little, if no help whatsoever. I think you would have gotten it even without me making it a bit easier. Let's see this one. Yeah, good question.
So you have to differentiate first. So then you have 4x plus 6y dy by dx minus 1 plus 6x dy by dx plus 6y is equal to 0. Then you have to substitute, so then you get 4 times 1 plus 6 times minus 2 times dy by dx minus 1 plus 6. Yeah. So then you have 4 minus 12 dy by dx minus 1 plus 6 dy by dx minus 12, which means you have minus 9 minus 6 dy by dx is equal to 0. And then you have dy by dx, 6 dy by dx is equal to minus 9. So minus 9 over 6 is minus 1.5. Yeah.
And you can always just be lazy. Minus 1.5. Okay.
Or minus 3 over 2. So
I like it. Yep.
So that's the gradient. So then you know y is equal to minus 3 over 2x plus c.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just substitute the 0.1 minus 2. So then you have minus 2 is equal to I got c is equal to minus a half, so y is equal to minus 3 over 2x minus a half. Or you could also do that as that's 2y plus 3x plus 1 is equal to 0.
You're correct. What's A, what's B, what's C?
A is 3, B is 2, and C is 1.
C is 1. And yes, when you're writing this stuff down, don't skip that step at the end. Do like 2y equals minus 3x minus 1. And then, even though it's a very small step, you can easily go wrong there. 3, 2, and 1. 3, 2, and 1. Any questions there?
Mm-mm.
Grandiose. Okay, trig time. Same shizzle, different bizzle.
So cos 2x minus sine 2x.
Derivative of function inside function.
Oh, chain rule. So minus, minus sine 2x times 2.
Sure. I was gonna say minus 2 sine 2x.
Yeah. Plus cos, 2 cos 2 dy by dx.
This is 2y dy dx in the
2
same way that our e, the way this worked, is the same way.
Yeah.
So this stays as 2y, and then it just has dy dx after it.
Is equal to 0. So dy by dx would be dy by dx is equal to 2 sine 2x over 2 cos 2y.
Sure. Oh, they wanted that, didn't they? Yeah, they did. Okay. Can we simplify that?
Yeah, you can cancel out both the 2's.
Okay.
And you could also do tan 2x over 2y.
You might think that, but you could do tan if
Wait,
it
why would
was.
there still be? Oh, okay.
You could do tan if it was 2x over 2x or 2y over 2y, but it's.
Oh, you can't do it when it's.
Yeah.
Okay. So find it. So you have to substitute minus pi over 6. Wait, you have to find the y coordinate first.
Okay.
So shift. So the y coordinate's a half, I think.
Okay.
So then you have sine 2 times. So the gradient of the tangent is minus 1.6, apparently.
M is equal to minus 1.6.
Yeah.
Okay.
So y is equal. I got y plus 1.6x plus 0.34 is equal to 0.
What was it, sorry? 3.4?
0.34.
So you get to 0. Let me see. Give me your answer in form. Ax plus by. So 1.61 and 0.34. Is that the thing?
No.
No. Let's see. Let's just check for a sec. So sine 2x over cos 2y. So that's fine. Sine 2x over cos 2y. To C at the point P with x coordinate of that. So that's its x coordinate. I'm
So
in
you have to,
I'm in radian. No, I'm in degrees. They're in radians. I should be in that.
I was in radians.
Okay. Angle unit. Radian. Okay, so let's see. What was this one? Nah, that's really crazy. Cos 2.
Well, you don't know what the y coordinate is, so you have to find it first.
And how do you do that?
You just substitute back into the original equation. Oh, I think I know where I made a mistake.
Go on, try again.
Because it gives you sine 2y.
Aha. Yeah, so you'd have to divide by 2.
And then inverse sine to find y, which I didn't do. I didn't even inverse sine.
So cos 2x is a half. So that's a half plus sine 2y equals 1.
Yeah, so sine 2y is a half.
Yep.
Which means 2y is equal to sine minus 1 of a half.
Okay.
2y is equal to pi over 6. So y is equal to pi over 12.
So y equals pi over 12.
I think so. Pi over 6 is 2y.
Okay.
Yeah. So then you have to do sine 2 times minus pi over 6 over cos 2 pi over 12. And then solve that.
I think it's going to be a nice answer.
I didn't get a nice answer
Okay.
in radians.
Over.
Wait, it's not pi over 3. It's
So I just simplified it on the fly. I did something you should never do. But 2 times minus pi over 6 is minus 2 pi over 6, which is pi over 3.
Yeah.
So I'll change it to 2 pi and 6, and it'll give me the same thing. And I'll change the bottom to 2 pi over 12, and it'll give me the same thing.
Well, I didn't get minus 2 or minus 1, whatever.
Why?
I didn't get minus 1. I did the same thing. I did sine 2 times minus pi over 6 over cos 2 times pi over 12, and my calculator says minus 0.5497 long numbers.
Let's see. So your 2 is out here, is it? Like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I did like that.
And the other 2 is also outside?
Yeah, it's the same.
So wait, did you forget a minus or
The
something?
sign one is outside. Hold on. That's probably right.
Uh,
Okay, that's -1.
yeah, so this 2 is in an invisible bracket. Sine 2y
Yeah.
is actually that.
Yeah. Nine. No, I
Just
did it on the bottom and not on the top.
okay.
So -1. I got that now.
Okay.
So that means y is equal to minus x plus c. Therefore, wait, y is equal to pi over 12. Minus x plus c.
Is that what it is? Y plus x. Do I get an extra minus plus? Do we get an extra plus or do we just get that?
I don't know.
They say x plus 2y.
So you shouldn't have a pi by 6.
They're saying x plus 2y equals 0. Why is that? So I did y minus y.
Where did 2y come from as well?
Let's see. We said y was pi over 12.
What? Y is pi over 12? Yeah.
Let's see. So that's when we sub that in there. Where did I get this 1 over 6 pi? Yeah. So that was that was sine 2y. So y is pi over 12. Yeah, that's fine. And then c is equal to y minus mx. And so c is equal to y minus mx, which is pi over 12 minus 1, sorry, minus 1 times minus pi over 6. That's not working. It's still going to be the same thing. Pi over 12 minus pi over 6. What do I suspect is wrong here? I suspect it's this range thing or something, is it? That's 2x, that's 2y. Yeah, that's the problem. Or is it? We're finding the primary value. We did.
Well, it's equal to pi over 12, so it shouldn't be. Oh, yeah. Is that bigger than.
So that's pi over 2. That's minus pi over 2. Then the 2y one is 0 and pi over 3. Or 2 pi over 6. So we get. What do we get? We get pi over 6. That's 2 pi over 6. That's fine. Trig. Why do you do this to me, Trig? I don't want to get bogged down in this. Something's gone wrong somewhere. Do you know where?
No.
I suspect it's this limit thing. Let me see. Equation for the tangent. So we, yeah, that's a question for the philosophers. I think what they are saying we should get is a half x and y and c is 0 The only way to get a half x is if the gradient is a half. And they must have multiplied everything by 2. I'll take a look at it. There's something in there. I'm not getting bogged down in it. Something to do with those limits, maybe, with the trig. We have the idea. We're close. Let's see. Is this one worth doing? Yeah, kind of worth doing. Good revision question.
I don't know how to do it when it's 3 to the power of x.
It is still 3 to the x ln 3.
Okay. It's equal to 1 dy, so just dy by dx.
Yeah.
Minus, in brackets, 2x dy by dx plus 2y dy by dx. Wait, no, not dy by dx. 1.0 would you just... Oh, you have to like get dy by dx on one side first.
Not necessarily. If they wanted you to find dy dx, yes, it might make your life easier to just sub in the values first.
Yeah, okay. So 3 to the x ln 3 is the same. Wait, 3 to the 3 squared ln 3.
Yeah.
Is equal to dy by dx minus 4 dy by dx minus 6.
6.
Oh, it shouldn't be in brackets.
Um.
The second line, it shouldn't be in brackets because I already multiplied.
Okay, so it was minus 4 dy dx?
Yeah, minus 6.
So what is 2 times minus 3?
Oh, minus 6. Oh, yeah, so it'd be plus 6. Okay.
Yeah, just watch out for that.
So then it's 3 squared times ln 3 minus 6 is equal to minus 3. I got a weird answer again.
This is what it wants. Make a note of your weird answer.
Oh, exact value.
What was your weird answer?
Minus 1.29583 keeps going.
Okay. And I'll get exact answer.
So 9 ln 3 minus 6 over minus 3.
Minus 3 equals dy by dx. And let's simplify this maybe.
So if you factorize out minus 3,
yep,
then you have in brackets minus 3 ln 3 plus 2.
So 2 minus 3 ln 3?
Yeah.
And put into your calculator 2 minus 3 ln 3.
Same answer.
Yeah, so we know we're good. Okay. 2 minus 3 ln 3. Any questions there? So definitely watch these brackets.
Yeah.
And exact value. So you have to do it in terms of ln or e or something.
Why is this question worth so many marks? Like, I don't think it...
well, you would have lost maybe 2 marks because of the minus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would have lost 2 marks. Yeah, and I suppose exact value, lots of students will write down minus 1 point.
Yeah.
Why is it worth 7 marks? Don't ask those questions, just take the marks. There's enough questions that are really difficult that are worth 2 marks or something. Okay, equation of a normal.
So differentiate first. So 8x plus 2y divided by dx plus 6 minus 8 dy by dx is equal to 0. 0.18. Okay, so then 8 plus 16 dy by dx plus 6 minus 8. So that gives you 14. That gives you 14 plus 8 dy by dx. So 14 is equal to 14 over minus 8 is equal to dy by dx, which is equal to minus 7 over 4. Yeah. That means that the gradient of the normal is the negative reciprocal, so it's 4 over 7.
Okay.
Plus 4 over 7x plus c. Then you just do 8. So you get 7y minus 4x minus 52
Equals 0.
0. Yeah.
What's this malarkey? Question
Right.
8. I might have put the wrong answer there. A curve with this thing.
It doesn't have anything to do with trig, so it's probably the wrong one.
Yeah, I might have put the wrong thing. Did I? That's 9. That's 9 ln y squared. X plus y plus pi over 12. This was definitely, this is 8, this is 8. 3 to the x minus 2 x and y. Wow, that's very strange. Come on, bookie, getting it wrong. Maybe this silly book actually had the wrong answer for our previous one. Hope not. That's annoying. I'm glad I didn't spend much time on it though. Let's see, finding when x equals 4. Alright.
I don't want to differentiate that.
No one
You could just use your calculator for that though. It's like 7 marks.
how can you use a calculator for that?
So you can't use it. Can you use a calculator? There's y as well.
So you might just be onto something. How could you use a calculator for this?
You could, if you find like, if you do dy by dx is equal to like you have that, then you could. But I don't know if you can do it with y.
How do you get rid of ln?
E, put everything to the power of e.
Yeah. And so what will this become?
And see if this gives me an answer. Then y.
Give your answer as an exact value. That's why you can't.
Oh.
Calculator won't give it as an exact value, I bet.
It's not even working when you put in a y anyway, so.
It'll work. What did we say x was? 4 times 4 times ln 4 minus 1, which is 3. And hang on. No, that makes no sense. A half x, a half alpha x times ln x minus 1 alpha x minus 1 x is 4, and that's the problem. We could use it to check our answer though. Okay, let's do it implicitly like we're supposed to. Derivative of this.
Ln y squared.
So first of all, is it 1 over y squared?
No,
Why not?
because you need chain rule.
Okay.
Because it's function within. Oh, it would be 1 over y squared times 2y times dy by dx.
Not times 2y.
Why would it not be 2y? Because the derivative of y squared is 2y.
Because you're right. That's why. 2y times that. Okay, equals
2 half x. So that would just be x. How do you differentiate half? Oh, wait. You just have half.
okay.
Half, then half 1 over x minus 1.
Slow down. Product
Half.
rule.
Oh, that's product rule. Okay. So that would just be ln x minus 1 in brackets. Yeah. Plus half x 1 over x minus 1 times 1.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
And then
And then x equals 4. So you have to substitute x equals 4 into that equation somehow.
so that's a half ln 3 plus 2
Wait,
over
not
3.
into that one. You need to do it into the original curve equation because you need to find the y coordinate to find the gradient.
Okay, so we could use what we did here.
Yeah.
And so it'll be square root a half times 4 is 2 e squared ln 3.
Yeah. Wait, isn't that all in the power? Like, isn't it e squared to the power of ln 3?
Oh yeah, you're right. E squared e to the 2 ln 3. Yeah.
Which is, I'm doing now, squared. 3. Oh, that's just 3. The answer. Like, the square root of that whole thing is just 3.
So, oh yeah, because you could bring the 2 up, so it becomes ln 9. Yeah. Square root of 9 is 3, so y is 3.
So then you can do 6 1 over 9.
Yeah.
Times dy by dx is equal to half ln 3 plus half times 4. Why would it be half? Wait, what? You know where it says after ln x minus 1, it says plus half x. But then you wrote plus 2 over 3 and underneath that, and I don't know why.
It's basically a half times 4 is 2, and then times 1 over 3.
Oh, okay. So then it's that thing solved.
No. Exact value.
Oh, half ln 3 plus 2 over 3
Yeah.
over 6 times 1 over 9. I don't know whether...
6 times 1 over 9 is the same as 2 over 3, coincidentally.
Okay. Yeah, so half ln 3 plus 2 over 3, I think. I don't know.
So it's going to be a half ln 3 divided by 2 over 3, which is the same as times 3 over 2.
Mm-hmm.
Keep, change, flip. Plus the same for this one.
Yeah.
What do you get there?
Just divide the whole thing. You would have 3 ln 3 over 4
Uh-huh.
plus 1.
I hope so. Plus 1 plus 3/4 ln 3. Brilliant. Let's see, what did we not get to? Curve, sine, find expression, and then stationary points. How do you find stationary points?
dy by dx is equal to 0.
Yeah, so we would just find dy by dx, make it equal to 0, solve, and then show that the equation of the tangent, so equation of tangent, we did a lot. Hey, so implicit differentiation. What do you give yourself?
Maybe like in between the half and the tick.
It's not a bad place to be. Yeah, how was that for you, Amogha?
Good.
So anything in particular you want for next lesson?
We're doing the standard normal distribution, and I don't like stats.
Normal distribution. Do we have any lessons over Christmas?
Next week is okay, but the week after that I can't do a lesson.
Okay.
The 30th, I think.